We now humbly request our Honorable former Vice President of India, Shri Vekaiah Naidu Garu, to unveil the ribbon and launch the Shri initiatives. Thank you, sir. We also request you to release our book titled Mahalaya, The Beginning, the first copies of which will be received by Shri Krishna and Pimple and other dignitaries. We now request the authors to join. It is our esteemed honor to request the Honorable former Vice President of India, Shri Vekaiah Naidu Garu, to grace the podium and share with us the wealth of his wisdom and profound knowledge.
Shri K.N. Ramaswamy Garu, Shri Krishna K. Pimple, Dr. Sudha Seshayan, Professor Ranganathanji, Srimati Anu Sriram, Dr. Vinita Agarwal, and my dear sisters and brothers and youngsters who have all assembled here today for this launch of the program. I feel honored to launch this three key Shri skills programs today. I have just returned from States and somehow I am getting sleep daytime and restlessness nighttime. Maybe jet lag and other related issues. But my daughter-in-law, who came along with me, next day morning I inquired, she was already there in the office. You can understand the woman's power. The inherent skills among the women, they were not allowed earlier because of various customs and systems that were prevalent at that time. Now things are changing, have changed, and they need to change also to meet the present day challenges and opportunities available to all. You see our culture. We are here in Bharati Vidya Bhavan Auditorium. Culture. Indian culture or Bharatiya culture or Hindu culture, whatever it is, whatever name you call it. The tradition was always there. We call our country as motherland, not father's land. We call our language mother tongue, not father's tongue. Mother India. And if you just think about the various rivers in the country, rivers, life-saving and life-serving rivers, Ganga, Yamuna, Kaveri, Narmada, Tapati, and many, all named after women. That is the culture of India. But unfortunately, we lost the track. And once again, time has come that we should encourage women, give them their due, encourage our children, particularly girls, for education and promotion in their lives. As I told you, they have inherent skills. You need to recognize them, respect them, and upgrade those skills. That is what is required. That's why when the organizers came here and they told me that they are planning this program and wanted me to launch the 3 initiatives focusing on woman-led experiences. Interestingly, have been named as Shri. Of course, I feel she includes he also. He is there in she. And otherwise also we say woman. Men are there. Woman is inclusive that way. We have to inculcate that spirit and then move on. She is standing for social skills, humanitarian skills, the emotional skills. Well said. This program is a novel program, unique program, and it needs to be encouraged by one and all. That's why I said in the beginning that I feel honored to launch this great initiative. And this initiative should catch up, and I hope that it should become a movement, not for a moment, movement, and then catch up with the public life of our country, men and women. As I told you, these skills are inherent in women. They are more patient because they have more patience. Men lack patience, so they become sometimes patient and also become impatient also. If you become impatient, then you will become impatient. This is the experience. Whereas women, they have that inherent power, that skill to withstand the pressures. My dear youngsters who have all assembled here, as it was said by earlier speakers, it is happening. And we are happy to see such a situation emerging. As former Vice President or Vice President and as Central Minister, I used to go around to colleges, universities, IITs, education institutions even now. And normally they ask us for the convocation to give an address and then award medals. As you cannot expect a Vice President or a former Vice President to give certificate to 1,000 students, they make you to give the gold medals. To my surprise, happiness, I find more than 65 to 70% of the gold medal awardees are girls. This is a change that is happening. As I told you, skills are there. If you provide them an opportunity, they will excel. Earlier, they were not provided an opportunity, rightful opportunity which is due to them. Now that opportunities are being given, people have realized the need for women, girls' education, and there is an attitudinal change among the men and the society, which is for the good of the country and a welcoming change. These are skills which are inherent. If you recognize and encourage them, they will excel. These life skills are very essential for women, particularly coming from underprivileged sections of the society, because they are often exposed to the challenges such as lack of education, limited access to health care, and also restricted social and economic opportunities. Developing life skills in one's own self in such conditions serves as a tool in order to transform these challenges into opportunities. That's why I feel that launching of such program by this organization is really a welcome and timely step. And we should all really join this initiative and then make it as a movement. Shri education in the villages can help them to make informed decisions, bring in greater stability, and improve their self-confidence. Importantly, it leads to empowerment of the communities. As it was said, empowering a woman, first, it leads to empowering a family and leads to building a network of empowered women. Shri education, I learned, aims to upskill, transform, and empower rural women, which is a powerful mission. This is an ambition, it's a great mission. We must carry it forward with passion for the sake of the nation, without expecting any commission or doing any omission or giving any remission. We must have this passion. I am talking of a larger scenario where everybody, it's not women alone, joining this movement with passion so that it catches up. Because we are a huge country. We have large population. Some people are happy that India has surpassed China, though I am not that much happy. because we have also associated challenges. India is definitely moving forward and it is being recognized and respected, but still around 19% of our people are living under below poverty line. Around 20% of the people are illiterates. And then there is still discrimination on the basis of gender, caste, among certain sections of the society. So with these challenges, we must first reform and then perform. For that, we have to inform the people about their responsibilities and provide rightful opportunities. This is what is required. And organizations like this, coming forward, building a network of empowered women by taking up the basic necessities is really a great movement. The programs focusing on deserving women, the age segment of 18-25, that is what has been stated. I would urge upon the organizers to expand the canvas further, because higher age group women, they also need, because that population is there, they also need such orientation and they also need to be empowered. The other day I was sitting in one of our Swarna Bharat Trust initiatives in Vijayawada. One woman, she came to me and she was hesitating to speak. I was sitting free in the afternoon. I told her, come on, what do you want to say? She said, sir, I was trained here. I want to spend some time here training others. I said, fine. She told me, before my training, I said, what was your training? She said, only skills for tailoring and embroidery. And she said, before this, there was no respect for me in the family, enough or needed respect. And for even small things, I have to ask my husband or seek help from my father-in-law and mother-in-law. But today, after learning these basic skills of tailoring and embroidery, I earn around 600 rupees per day. And then my esteem has gone up, and my mother-in-law also started praising me, and I part with some of the money I earned through this empowerment. And everybody in the family is respecting me. It's a very, very simple thing. But empowering a woman gives her not only self-confidence, increase the esteem in the minds of the family, and then one can move on. So your program of giving orientation and training to the rural women will really help, because as I told you, in spite of the progress being made, that barrier is still there to some extent, and we were lagging behind in the competition with others in the overall development of a society. That can be taken care if a movement like this becomes a nationwide movement and catches up the imagination of the people. The government, of course, has taken certain initiatives. from basic thing to beti bachao, beti padhao, beti badhao. Not only padhao, badhao also. This is what is required. For reasons, as I told you, in between, the women were not getting their due. That's why this talk of reservation. And some people say, what is going to happen? One politician who was sitting next to me in a meeting, he told me, sir, what will happen if you give reservation? I said, simple. They will come onto the stage and will go and sit among the audience. This is one thing that is going to happen and all I told him, to make him to understand. You are not showing any mercy or doing any charity. You are providing them the rightful opportunity to those sections which have been suppressed for over the years. That change will happen gradually, but with these initiatives the Hon'ble Foundation organization has taken, it will catch up and spread further. And then we are in a democracy, and men and women, they are voting. Ours is one country where voting rights are given to the woman in the initial stage itself and compared with so-called developed nations. But we are yet to go to reach the goal, universalization of education and allowing women their rightful place. These things will automatically happen. Once they are enlightened, they will automatically get empowered. Enlightenment and empowerment, they go together. So, my dear friends, the initiatives, as I told you, are praiseworthy. We should not forget that securing a brighter future for our daughters assumes greater significance in a country like India, where women constitute 50% of the population. And if you look at the reality also, within the family, when you become old, the daughter takes more care than the son. I am not trying to make a distinction between men and women and create unnecessary hot burning among any, but it's a reality in the society. The girl child always try to take care of the parents. With this westernization and changing lifestyles, social values, you need someone to support you in the latest part of your life. That responsibility without even education is automatically taken care by the girls. That is one great quality among women. And we need to respect and reciprocate it by providing them opportunities in various walks of life. We are becoming a global power. We are the 5th largest economy in the world. And now experts say, if you keep up the same momentum, we will become 3rd largest economy in the world. That process will hasten, provided if you provide equal opportunities to girls, encourage them to enhance their skills. Provide an opportunity. Arundhati Bhattacharya, she was managing director of State Bank. one of the most talked about efficient officers. Even Geeta Gopinath from this part of the country, neighboring Karnataka, Mysore, I think, she has risen to the level of International Monetary Fund. All this shows that if given opportunity, given some encouragement, women excel more than men. So keeping that in view, this education and empowering women with the skills enable them to make them leaders in their chosen areas. There is an urgent need for concerted efforts in this direction for women to realize their true potential and break the glass ceiling in many fields. The underlying idea behind the second initiative called She Talks is to bring out the extraordinary experience of some women and sharing their knowledge through short and powerful talks. I am happy to note that it is proposed to take these talks across the length and breadth of Tamil Nadu to hundreds of women in colleges. She Talks initiative at colleges will expose students to inspiring and motivating talks by women who have transformed challenges into opportunities. The third key initiative, which is to come out with a book on life skills to learn from our Indian women warriors, is of equal importance. It is indeed true that there are countless women warriors who have rendered selfless service to the nation. From the acts of such women, 4 distinguished daughters of Bharat Mata find a place in the first part of the book, interpreting life lessons from their journey and signifying our great Indian culture. They are Rani Ahilyabai Holkar, Rani Durgavati, Rani Jijabai, Rajya Sultana, and Rani Velu Nachiyar. I am happy to learn that this book is to be written by students of the academy. Students of the academy. Coming forward such a book shows that there is inherent knowledge among our children, particularly girls. I would like to compliment Hon'ble Foundation, a non-charitable organization extending its services mainly focusing towards life skill-based education, social and cultural activities. I am pleased to note that Academy of Life Skills-Based Education for Human Excellence has been organizing various seminars, webinars, and interactive sessions under the title Self-Recovery, Serious Understanding of Swami Vivekananda for betterment of their lives. These are all, as I said in the beginning, are very noble initiatives. These life skills are essential skills which help us to lead a happy, productive, and successful life. Successful, productive, and happy. Happiness is the real index which we have to really reach that level, happiness. If you have tension, you cannot pay attention and have retention of your thoughts, but only you will be doing pretension. This is the reality today. So we must not only try to enrich academically, but also enhance their skills and provide them equal opportunities so that they also can happily live. Happiness. The science, the research, and the meaning of various reforms. Our Prime Minister has given a 3-line mantra. He said, reform, perform, and transform. transformation of the nation, transformation of the society, transformation initially in all this, but at the end of it, transformation to have happiness in life. That is the ultimate goal of any research or any initiative. One must live happily. Mere wealth cannot give you happiness. Health, wealth, and also peace. Peace is the prerequisite for progress. As I told you earlier, if you have tension, you cannot pay attention. So, reducing tensions, reducing disparities, ending discrimination, providing rightful opportunities to all. As we have said earlier, some of the skills are linked to castes, and some of the castes were looked down upon. That's an unfortunate phase. That should really, skill is a skill. And if one has, he or she has that skills, they need to be recognized and those skills has to be enhanced. Skill development is an important agenda before the government also. Skill development. Because as I told you, there is inherent capacity in everybody. Those capacities need to be recognized, respected, and then enhanced. This is what has to be done. This academy, collaborating with a number of colleges and institutions in this regard, is really going to help to reach our aim. The providing crash courses for students of 9th and 11th grade at school level. This will also provide exposure to the required skill sets to students at a young and impressionable age. I am glad that at the college level, the academy has been running crash courses for arts and science students as also engineering students. These training sessions will make the students believe in themselves and help them to face the challenges that are thrown to them by the society. My dear brothers and sisters, and my dear youngsters, that we all should join this movement, encourage this initiative, and make it successful for the betterment of the society, for the betterment of ourselves, as well as the nation also. I once again thank the organizers for providing me this opportunity to launch these initiatives today. I would wish them all success. God bless them, and then the society will stand with you. Thank you very much. Namaskar. Jai Hind. Nandri. Vanakkam.
Thank you is a small word, sir.